What is up, YouTube? Back again with another video. One thing I really want to touch on here is Alliance Championship. So how we've been hitting our first two, we went into, maybe we've only done two actually, I apologize, one or two. We've won one, we've either won one and then came in second in the other, or we won two and came in second in the third. The one we came in second on, we went up against these guys, number one Alliance and surrounding states. So that was interesting, and it really sucked because we went up against them the very first round, so I didn't have anything to work around. I'll just get into it, so this video ain't too long, since the topic's just about the championship. My big goal, what I like to do, is have everybody in my alliance sign up to one single lane. So whether that's the left lane, middle lane, right lane. As you can see, I have over 50 people who did not quite get the memo this time around, so I will have to send out a message to them either directly or I'll try Alliance message first, but yep, have them move over to the left lane. I like to stack one powered lane because I feel like it, well, I don't know, it might be a myth, I might be way wrong, but I feel like it gives you a better odds of going against less weaker alliances. So that's what I shoot for there. Then once you get into it, I wish it was kind of started. I'd be able to explain a little bit more, but where it says finish registering matchmaking, after your first round, so the first round I don't give you any special information. So after your first round, going to the second round, you click right there and it'll tell you, their left, right, and middle lane, and it'll tell you what power they had, how it shows down here, my power. You can move around accordingly to match their lanes, or what I like to do is try to predict what they're going to do, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to move their members around, so their lanes aren't going to stay the same. And then from there, you just kind of got to hope for the best. It's really a 50-50, especially if they're stronger. If they're a stronger alliance all around, then it'll make you have to really try and really have to counter where they move their members around too. So it's, like I said, it's really 50-50, unless if your alliance just is completely 100% stronger than them. But the 50% chance of you winning is how well you move your members around and how well you pay attention to their lanes. And then I like to go back to previous matches and check, because if they've won two, they've won the middle and left lane 3 times, then they're obviously not moving their members around. So you can kind of get an idea for that. But if they've won in the middle and left and then won in the middle and right, they've moved their members around, so you have to watch out for that. You have to counter that. So I'll just kind of look at my lanes and be like, okay, they'll beat me here. They know that, so let's go ahead and make this one a tad bit stronger, and then be like, okay, I'm going to dominate them here, so I'm going to make this one maybe a tad bit weaker. Kind of go like that, because if you're going to dominate 9 times out of 10, they're going to let that lane dominate, and so you can take some out of it. But that's really it for Alliance Championship. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. Covered how you guys should sign up to maybe, potentially, I could be wrong, but potentially give you a better chance at lower matchmaking opponents. Told you guys about checking their lineup and what their power was per lane, and to make sure you move your people around. Like I said, unless you're completely dominating them, it could be a 50-50, because even if you are a dominating alliance, you could make that wrong move and those 2 wrong moves, and that won't look good. How I go by power for my members in what lane, again, it's best judgment on by what their power shows, because they don't show what members they have. So you just kind of go by best judgment on what their powers are, and you have to just kind of think, if you have 2 people, that's 1,000 here. maybe try to get at least one person that's 1,000 in a different lane, and then maybe get a 980 in there, for instance, the next one that's closest to 1,000, so you can kind of have a similar lane. Obviously, that one will be a tad weaker, but that's how I'd go about it. That's how I do go about it. I'll make another video later, probably. Just to update you guys about the alliance in general. I might throw in a little bit of stuff on the alliance mobilization. I'll do a foundry battle once this actually starts and I get one recorded, and if my plan goes as I think it is, then I'll do a video on that as well. But until then, I will catch you guys later. I gotta get back to work, unfortunately. So I'll hopefully make another video later on and see you guys or talk to you guys then.